here at the 37th episode of Bookseller Bill versus the Insurmountable to be read pile, which is almost done. This is all that I have left, this little bit, which will be getting done in the next couple of weeks or so. It looks like I might actually finish it before we get back into the store. So today, what are we talking about? Today we are talking about, it's kind of a long one, Kings County by David Goodwillie. So this is coming out at the end of July from Simon & Schuster. This is a really, really good book. The writing is just exceptional. This deals with, it's the most Brooklyn novel ever that I've ever read, probably. So it is a young couple in Brooklyn starting in the early 2000s and going for maybe 10 years, about a young man from Massachusetts and the young woman is from Florida. They end up in Brooklyn. She is an A&R person for a small record label, and he is working as an acquisitions person to acquire film rights for novels. So interesting careers, interesting people, a true love story. And the first 2/3 of this thing is just the most beautiful love story and just wonderfully done. They each have secrets in their past, though, and the secrets that she has especially come back to haunt them and to haunt their friends, which is another couple. They don't want to give anything away, but there is blackmail and murder and some twists and turns. And to me, all that subplot going on was more or less forgettable in comparison to the wonderful story of these two characters. Their backstories are beautifully done, integrated into the actual storyline in Brooklyn, and so you learn all about her life in a trailer park in Florida and his life as a football player in Haverhill, Massachusetts. It's just really beautifully done. Some of the writing too is like underlinably gorgeous. So I'll give you a little sample here, just of a little bit. So Theo, this is Theo. He's the lead guy, and he is trying to get to a bar after being asked by one of her bands to get them some drinks. Theo Gorski was not small, and still it had taken him 10 minutes and counting to get close to the three-sided bar anchoring the center of the club. Along the way, he tripped over clandestine cube chairs and been stymied by human cul-de-sacs, reedy night owls with unfocused eyes. Now he turned sideways, all 6'3", 215 pounds of him, and sort of shimmied past a group of sharp-shouldered women, apologizing as he did so. He was 22 stories above Manhattan at a nightclub, on top of a hotel, on top of a landfill, a city extended by refuse. Theo guessed he was the only one in the room who knew what lay beneath, and certainly the only one who appreciated the latent metaphor. If I could write like that, I'd do nothing else ever. So it did take David Goodwillie 7 years to write this. As you can tell, he really knows his craft. It's utterly beautiful. I kind of wish the last third of the book didn't focus as much on the mystery as on the characters. It's still good. I mean, it's still very, very good. It's just, for some reason, the first 2/3 overwhelmed me with the brilliance, and the last third was like, this is very good. So, I don't know. I still recommend it very highly. This is available end of July, the 28th, it looks like. So this is going into the finished pile. And I have no more gigantic novels. These are all short ones. So I'm going to pick one of these short ones and start on it today. Probably have a report in a day or two. So until then, stay at home, stay safe. If you go out, wear a mask. And for goodness sakes, be very kind to all the service industry people that you come up with. They're taking a lot of hassle. So in the meanwhile, if you're at home, read a great book.